Ed Sheeran opens up about his deep bond with Suffolk during emotional homecoming concerts. Global superstar Ed Sheeran, best known for chart-topping hits like Shape of You and Perfect, recently made an emotional return to his roots, performing a series of 3 sold-out homecoming shows in Ipswich, Suffolk. The 34-year-old singer-songwriter didn't just bring his music back to where it all began. He also shared heartfelt reflections about his deep and enduring connection to the place he still calls home. Over the weekend, more than 30,000 fans gathered to see Sheeran live on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, as he turned his performances into a moving tribute to Suffolk, the county that shaped him both as an artist and as a person. During the second night of his shows, Sheeran paused between songs to speak candidly to the crowd about the journey that took him away from Suffolk, and ultimately led him back. "When I became a musician, everyone around me believed that success meant leaving home," Sheeran began, his voice tinged with vulnerability. "The plan was always to go somewhere bigger, somewhere like Los Angeles. And I did. I left Suffolk and traveled the world. I moved to Los Angeles because I thought that was what people did. But when I got there, I was so incredibly lost." The singer described those early days in Los Angeles as confusing and disorienting, despite being surrounded by opportunities and the bright lights of a city famous for music and fame. "I felt a sense of, what am I doing?" he admitted to the hushed crowd. The confession resonated deeply, a reminder that even those who seem to have it all can feel out of place when they're far from home. It was only upon returning to Suffolk that everything seemed to fall back into place for Sheeran. "When I moved back to Suffolk, everything just worked," he continued, his voice warming as he spoke of the comfort and familiarity he found. "This is not only my home, it's my safety." For Sheeran, Suffolk isn't just where he grew up, it's a part of who he is. The county's fields, coastline, and tight-knit community have offered him something that fame and success could never truly replace: a genuine sense of belonging. "I feel a real sense of community here with the football club and everything that goes on in the town," he told the audience, proudly highlighting how deeply he values his local roots. Throughout the concerts, Sheeran balanced his biggest international hits with quieter, intimate moments that seemed tailor-made for the Suffolk crowd. Between songs, he recalled childhood memories and teenage days spent dreaming of stages much like the one he now stood on, sharing those dreams with the same community that supported him from the start. His performances were more than just concerts. They were homecoming celebrations, a shared acknowledgement between Sheeran and his fans that success doesn't mean forgetting where you come from. Instead, it can mean cherishing it even more. The Grammy-winning artist, known for writing songs drawn from deeply personal experiences, seemed to draw special energy from being back in Suffolk. His voice soared through the open night air as thousands of fans sang along, turning the concerts into collective moments of pride, nostalgia, and gratitude. "I'm immensely proud of being from Suffolk," Sheeran affirmed. His words weren't rehearsed or promotional. They felt raw, genuine, and deeply heartfelt, a reflection of someone who has traveled the world, only to realize the true meaning of home. Fans at the shows described the atmosphere as electric yet intimate, a rare combination for an artist who regularly sells out stadiums around the globe. The shared understanding between Sheeran and his hometown audience created an emotional depth that made each song feel personal. Sheeran's decision to host 3 consecutive concerts in Ipswich speaks volumes about his commitment to his roots. It was a gift not only to his local fans but also to himself. A chance to reconnect, recharge, and remind everyone that fame can take you far, but it's your hometown that truly keeps you grounded. As the final notes of his last performance faded into the Suffolk night, it was clear that for Ed Sheeran, Suffolk isn't just where his story began, it's where it continues to unfold. It remains his constant in a life otherwise filled with change, proving that no matter how far you go, your heart can always find its way home. In the end, Sheeran's emotional words and powerful performances in Ipswich weren't just about celebrating his career. They were about celebrating the place that made him, the community that continues to shape him, and the enduring truth that sometimes the biggest journeys bring you right back to where you started, and that's exactly where you're meant to be.